All right. Well. It's been 3 months since the last journal. Um, so doing a little update. No fucking, no cuts, no editing. I don't really care. We're just here. It is 2:19 p.m. March 29th, 2023. Just got out of the shower. Went on a walk. Um, Here with a little update. Journal entry number 2, 3 months later, as I expected it probably would be. um, Life's been interesting lately. I Things have been pretty up and down. I am currently. How should I start this off? I'm still in therapy. Still working on the things I'm working on. I um Man, what has happened since the last one? The last one was self parenting as an adult, talking about nihilism. Um, Still working on that for sure. Started meditating again more frequently. Had a lot of talks about mindfulness with my close friends and stuff, and with my therapist. Trying to work on being your own cheerleader. That shit is hard, but you know, nurturing that inner child and all that. So just taking that day by day, man. But as far as what I got going on, kind of at the moment, yeah, I've been off. Been doing my best to stay off social media. Um, I'm still on YouTube like a fucking crackhead, but you know, it's YouTube, I guess. Which is, I mean, it is social media, but I'm trying to stay off Twitter, Instagram, or at least like keep it very moderated. So that's why you guys probably haven't heard much from me. Um, Streaming hasn't really been a thing for me because I still don't really enjoy video gaming or anything like that um, at the moment. But for what I have going on right now, I am currently on a medical leave from my work, um, which it's been officially a week today that I've been on that break. If you guys hear singing in the background, that is Seabass. Um, but yeah, I've been on medical leave from work because between the last journal entry and now, a lot of stuff happened, some realizations happened, and I kind of realized, I've been in like survival mode for so long, that I don't really know much else, and so I'm trying to like work on finding out what it like, discovering who I am basically, because I still have no idea. But I think I'm a little closer than I was, So, um, but yeah, I'm on medical leave because I had an experience where I had a bit of a manic episode, and then which was a result of something else, and then realized I needed to put my health first, So been taking some time off work to figure those things out. And so during this time, I've been trying to focus on, self care, the self nurturing, all that stuff. Still trying to work out and stuff and not hate my body too much, which is a constant battle every day when I wake up because it's like, food is my vice. But we'll make it, I guess. We'll figure it out. And then, you know, had a lot of talks with friends as well about like other outlets since gaming's not really something I view as the healthiest thing for me anymore or even really worthwhile. So you know I've been considering joining a local boxing gym probably today or tomorrow or the day after. I'll probably go scope one out and see if it's worth joining. If that doesn't pan out, you know just been watching movies and shit, which is still pretty enjoyable. I still like watching things. Um, Trying to start reading a little bit again. It's kind of hard to do because it's hard to focus and like sit still. and kind of battle, my negative thoughts and stuff. So it's kind of hard to sit down and really do much of anything. So, but it's been a pretty productive first week overall. I checked a lot of things off that were weighing on me for a while. Got my car brakes fixed, things like that. You know, Still working on mending my relationship with my mom, and my dad's always a forever X factor that I'll never really be able to put a handle on, but that is what it is. Um, but yeah, I know I've been gone from the Discord and all that. For those of you, the core group, I just to be honest, haven't been in a great mental state, so been keeping to myself, you know. Um, I know some of you may know I went on my very first date with a girl I really liked. Um, a good reason of why I've been so AWOL from everything to do with my online, I don't know, persona or whatever, as far as like the Discord and the stream and all that. I've already been on an indefinite break from streaming, but as far as like my Discord and the homies there, I've been pretty AWOL just because you know went on a couple dates with this girl, was talking to her for 2 months. Mind that keep in mind that I have like zero experience with anything because I have crippling anxiety and self confidence issues. But you know, found this girl I liked. We went on 2 dates, and things were going really well. After the second date, I was like pretty safe to say I was pretty like into her. To the point where I was kind of falling for her a little bit and like envisioning things. I know you're not like it's probably not a good idea too, but some of it was unavoidable. Like seeing yourself together with them and stuff. Um, and things were going well, and then just one day, like 2 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, I guess at this point, I just got ghosted like flat out, which sucked. It is what it is. Shit happens, right? But I'm a really sensitive person. I don't handle rejection well. In fact, I just wasn't able to handle it, so that's part of the reason. That was one of the reasons, kind of the cherry on top of why I kind of had that like manic episode that I did. I'm not gonna go into details on what induced that, but yeah. So that's where I've been. Um, been pretty broken up about that. Still am, but trying to move on. So yeah, putting yourself out there is hard, and being vulnerable with people, and that I mean, I guess you know, with my therapist and stuff, it's been good to like realize some of those things about myself, and kind of view it as a learning experience. That whole thing, but you know, it was still tough. So this is the most rambly ass journal entry, by the way. That's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, man. But yeah, just been looking for other outlets, because kind of my whole life I've just been using like gaming and movies and music and things like that. But the primary one was probably gaming as far as like time consumption and like dopamine hits. So, and I think my priorities have just shifted as far as that goes. And work isn't bad per se. I just don't really enjoy work. I'm a lazy person. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say I'm a lazy person. I just am still figuring out what I like, what it is what makes me tick. So that's kind of what this time is gonna be for. Is figuring that out. Other than that, work has been going pretty well. The people at my work are very nice, and they've been very like kind of accommodating and stuff, and so it's been nice. As far as that goes, it just the day to day grind really like wore me down and still continues to wear me down. As I during this break that I'm on, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what the next steps are, while also being, like nice to myself and stuff like that. So, but yeah, after talking to some friends, update my friend Zach. who some of you may know. He's actually living with us now. He's moved in. He lives on the couch because we don't have an extra bedroom, but he's here. So talking with him has been good, you know. Um, he suggested I start writing, which I've never viewed myself as a creative person at all, or like, which it mostly comes down to a confidence thing, I guess. But I think, I mean, I've always been good at writing, I guess. It's just so much effort, and it's really hard to like focus and do that sort of thing. So that's something I'm gonna work on and maybe start doing. I don't really know what kind of story I'll write, but I came up with a title, and I guess it'll probably be like a fictional, pseudo fictional story where I guess the main character will be based on me, and I'll try to make it a positive story, I guess. But yeah, so I'm considering picking up writing, joining a boxing gym, gonna keep meditating, um, and I've also considered making music too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that, of course, but found out in our garage we have just like a keyboard that works. So I cleaned that off like a couple days ago. Was messing around on it, so might try to teach myself how to do music here and there as another outlet, which is something I've always kind of been interested in. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with it yet, but I think it would be cool if I could make music, just because music is so important. Music like puts me in touch with my emotions and all that, so which is something I don't really let myself do, which is kind of why I'm here on this break, right? Because I've been bottling things up. I don't talk about things or like really want to, so we just put a patch on things and then move on, and then the pipes burst and all the emotions hit you at once. So working on healthier ways of managing that, reinforcing that the thoughts that I have don't define me as a person, that sort of thing. So that's what we've been working on. But yeah, that's kind of where life has been. I think that covers pretty much everything that's happened in the last 3 months. Um, yeah, I'm a little bit emotional right now, so I think that's why my voice has been not. It's kind of hard to like put it all into words because a lot's happened. This has been like a very bumpy 3 months, but things are moving forward. Still doing the best I can, with what I have. So yeah, looking forward to August though, because in August I'm gonna be able to meet up with Blake and obviously the dudes from the stream. They're gonna be at Evo Las Vegas for Street Fighter 6's first Evo, which I'm not gonna bank on Street Fighter 6 being what reignites my love for gaming or anything like that, just because mentally, again, like I don't want to spend too much of my time gaming. But I do love fighting games still, so I just don't want to get too competitive. Gaming obviously wears on you mentally because then you compare yourself to other people, and it doesn't exactly help your confidence if you're already a person that like struggles with that and you just aren't good, so I don't know. We'll see what Street Fighter 6 has in store for me. I am excited for it though, because obviously I'm a Street Fighter fanboy, and I'll be dabbling. So we'll see where it goes. Try not to put too many expectations on it, or really any expectations on it, but I will be playing it. I won't say how often, how consistently, but you know, between now and then I still have a few months to sort out some things. So I'll be able to figure out if I really care about competing in it or if I just want to purely play it casually, which it probably will be like pretty casual. So while I, work on my other personal goals and things. So But yeah, I wish I had a little bit more positive stuff to report, but um, I guess it is a positive though, right? That I'm prioritizing my health and everything. So trying to be my own cheerleader and all that sucks. It's really hard, but you know, I think I've made a few important realizations, especially this past 3 months. A few definitely hit a lot of walls in my journey, but for as many walls that I've hit, I think I've made just as many realizations and first steps towards conquering those. So so yeah, I'm gonna keep it up and all that. Um, as far as uh, showing up in the Discord and things like that, I'll try to make a better effort to do that. But to be honest, I've been in like maintenance mode with the Monday, you know, the 9 to 5 grind at my work. I've just been in like after work. I've just been tired and just wanting to hang out with my friends and be around the people I love that are like immediately around me. So, and there's just so much negativity online that I already got enough of that. So like I try not to spend too much time behind my screen, especially since I work mostly remote for my job. It's like an IT sort of thing. So I try not to, spend my every waking moment behind my screen. So the last thing I want to do when I clock out of work is hop on, like, lock my doors and like start gaming, behind a screen. So that's why I've instead been on the couch on the behind the TV screen, which is ironic, but that's been what I've been liking a little bit more lately because I can just it's more social. So, and as much as I like to be a hermit and cut myself off from the world, I know that's what I need to do. So that's why I've been doing that and prioritizing that over kind of sitting in my room when I have people around me when I can just be around them. So that's what I've been kind of focusing. So I do apologize for those of you that, I don't know if anyone's heard about it, but I also kind of don't apologize just because, my health comes first. So I've been prioritizing that. So, so yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I've got to say. Um, yeah, hopefully the next journal entry will be a little more, I don't know, upbeat, but such is life, right? We're still alive, we're still pushing, and that's the only thing that matters. Um so yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Bye.